everybody, happy St. Patty's Day. This is Val Skillhound, and playing some Elite, once again in the Burning Station, and whatever the name this is, Archineer, something like that, Archnar system, and the Empire League. So I'm over here right now, doing some stuff, picking up items, using my collector limpets, my collector drones to pick stuff up. You know, for a while, not for a while, I should say, like in the last few days, I found a channel. It is a old kind of channel that used to be a small little creator back in the days of Newgrounds. I don't know if any know about Newgrounds, but I remember Newgrounds. There was a creator who went by the name, the channel name, the person's name. Well, anyways, let's talk about Newgrounds before I get to the first thing. Newgrounds was pretty much like YouTube before YouTube was around. It was a site that where people could find videos, make videos, share things, put games up, lots of little things like that. That used to be the site that everyone loved to go because there was so much happening there, so much going on. People made awesome videos there. People made awesome games there. Games like Alien Hominage came from that website. Castle Crashers, and a few other things came from there, which was really, really fun and awesome. And Newgrounds had some very, very edgy stuff. All the stuff was animated. There was very, very few live videos, but most of it was animated stuff. But now let's go to the creator. The creator went by the name of wiLL Press. And some of you probably might be like, oh my gosh, I know that! Foamy the Squirrel! Yeah. His main character was Foamy the Squirrel in all of his videos. Foamy the Squirrel was a very cynical, unkind, just said it how it was, anti-human squirrel. He was a squirrel. It was all about squirrel kind, taking care of nature, and stuff like that. Yeah, he didn't like humans, but he was a pet. He was technically a pet of a female character called Germaine. Was like your kind of stereotypical goth girl. He was, quote unquote, her pet. But Foamy the Squirrel was like a sentient, sapient squirrel who knew what was going on, saw the stuff, and literally he tried to help humanity by telling them that, hey, you're doing shit all upside down and backwards. And if you do it this way, everything will be better. So in his little efforts, he tried to help humanity by talking with them, but he was a very cynical asshole kind of squirrel. He wasn't a dick, so he didn't screw you over, but he was an asshole because he shat on a lot of stuff, which, frankly, a lot of stuff he had a good point on. And on YouTube, there's still he still has he made his channel there, and it has Foamy the Squirrel. Did a lot of different things with it. Apparently, like after Newgrounds continued on, kept going, decided to do a restart with the character, trying different storylines out, stuff like that. It's real interesting. And also had a few podcasts set up. So like one podcast I've been listening to that I actually like, it's called Squirrel and Robots. Because Foamy the Squirrel, he had his little buddies. He had his buddy Pilsy, which is a little pill-popping nerdy squirrel, which was always freaking out about little things and then he had a Brit squirrel. I don't remember the name. And there was a brown squirrel. Literally, it was a brown squirrel that wore a crazy, torn up, messed up sombrero, but talked with a black New York accent. And it was just like, what the hell? I forgot that squirrel's name, but it appeared in a few episodes and I guess died out because had some bad reactions from it. So he stopped that, I guess.
Cannot comply.
But it was a very funny thing. And then YouTube like kept up with it, and then for years he kept having stuff like new channels, or not new channels, but new episodes, new stuff, and started some podcasts too. But like the podcast I'm talking about, it had the three characters: Foamy the Squirrel, Pilsy, and the Brit Squirrel. I keep forgetting the Brit Squirrel's name. So had those three characters as there, and Robot. Robot is pretty much a female voiced robot, or a feminine voiced robot. Okay, there's another. So I've been watching that, and then I pretty much finished like all of the Squirrel and Robots, because it's like 30 minutes. It's like 30 minutes, maybe if you're lucky, like 20 minutes, maybe you're lucky 40 minutes. But it's very short little videos. Also has a podcast that's called Pumpkin Guy. It's a little hand puppet that's some weird pumpkin face creature moving around, like pumpkin face demon thing moving around, where it's a hand puppet, where it's on a green screen, and you can see the background, and then one of the voices, the voice of Jermaine and probably some other characters, is a character named, or is a person named Dawn. So D-A-W-N, Dawn, like the dawn of the morning kind of thing. So a female who did voices like for years with this. I don't know the relationship. I'm not going to talk about it, but on it is that the voice actress Dawn. You hear her quite a lot. She's talking with Pumpkin Guy about different things, laughing and telling stories. And Pumpkin Guy, I really didn't watch it because I thought it was kind of boring, because I saw a few episodes. And then I finished up all the Squirrel stuff, and that started to play on the video. So it's like, okay, I'll sit down, I'll bite, I'll watch it. And I watched a few episodes, and you know what? I enjoyed it. So I've been watching a lot of the Pumpkin Guy since I'm pretty much done with all the Squirrel and Robot stuff. And Pumpkin Guy does have some interesting things. Like the newest one is pretty much they got somebody sent them a new computer and stuff, which was pretty interesting. Like a new computer, like
mission objective complete.
It's not like a desk, like it's a desktop. It's a big computer, and with a lot of good things on it. Yeah, because apparently they've been running all their stuff on like some tiny little home unit system piece of poop computer. So yeah, they're pretty darn excited about that, which kind of excited me too, because it's like, oh yeah, hey, this is pretty cool. So I've been watching that, and I've been enjoying it. So I'm just talking to you guys about that because it's something I've been enjoying, and you guys might enjoy the same thing too if you guys check it out. Because I'm not going to tell someone yes or no, this is something for you. I will tell you this is something for you to look at that you may like, but no guarantee, but I do like it myself, so I will recommend it.
Mission objective.
Recommend it to say this is something I like, check it out. So that's pretty much what I am doing, recommending it because I like it. Don't know if you'll like it, but I like it. And if I like it, since I have the best taste and the best of everything, since I'm the best, then it's one of the best there is. But yeah, that's pretty fun, pretty nice. And yeah, so that's what I've really been watching for a while. Not a while, but like in the last few days. last few days, like the week. Because where I live, we had a crazy big snowstorm. It was like a snowstorm they're talking about. It's like, oh my gosh, it's a snowstorm that hasn't snowed like this since 100 years ago. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the exact voice and the exact cadence, exactly like that. That's how they were on the news. They were freaking out about it. So it snowed, and they were just saying, "There's gonna be 5 feet. You're all going to die, motherfuckers." And you know what? It snowed a foot because where I live is that they say it's going to snow 10 feet, and it snows 2 inches. Oh, it's going to snow 2 inches. It snows 2 feet. Yeah, that's how it is. It's ridiculous. Because where I live, you can have all 4 seasons in the day. In the morning, it can be fall. And then in the afternoon, it's spring. And then later on in the afternoon, it is, or, uh, no, in noon, it's spring. In the afternoon, it's summer, it's sweltering hot. And around 5 o'clock, it's like down to, well, yeah, afternoon, it's like 80 degrees. 90 degrees, and then around 5 o'clock, it's around freaking 20 degrees and snowing, and it's like, what the hell? What is wrong with this place? If any of you know the state that I'm talking about, that's where I live. I'll probably talk about the state where I am because, hell, I live in the state, big area. I can even say the city because the city is one of the biggest damn cities in the state, and you know what? I don't care if someone finds me because I'm a proud gun owner. I love my guns. I was in the military. I was trained. I know how to use a gun. I've been through combat. I know how to fight, and I have uh, documented combat skills in my DD2. Uh, yeah, so I got that there. I know what I'm doing when I say I know how to use a gun and I know how to fight. Well, technically, I don't know how to fight. I was trained by the military to kill, so when I say I know how to fight, technically, I mean I know how to kill. So, yeah. So, I really don't care if someone really finds me. It's like, oh, I know where you live. It's like, alrighty then, guy. You know where I live. Come on, let's have a little bit of fun. Let's start swinging. Let's start exchanging fists because I don't play fair. But alrighty then, guys. Hey, I'll talk to you all later. Like and subscribe, comment, share my videos. Help me grow. Tell me what I need to do to get better, nicer, all these different things. And remember, most importantly of all, always love the Kellhound. You all take care.